Just a single event remains in the American Rally Association's 2017 season. And at that remaining round, a champion will be crowned. The current leaders, David Higgins and Craig Drew, could have, and probably should have, claimed the title in New England last month. But circumstances didn't go their way. They still hold the championship lead, but they now face a must-win situation. While luck and mishaps have plagued the number 75 season, the 199 car has enjoyed good fortune. Travis Pastrana and Robbie Durant are the only team that can get in the way of the reigning champions' quest for a repeat title. They've won 2 events and have been a worthy adversary to their teammates. But this weekend, they must win to force a tiebreaker. It's both a dream come true and a team's worst nightmare.
Good luck, sir. Have some fun.
Now, Subaru Rally Team USA have to handle 2 cars at maximum attack. Aggressive race tactics. And a ticking clock towards one of these teams walking away as overall champions when the champagne flies. This is Launch Control. It's a quiet day in northern Minnesota. The sleepy lakeside town of Walker is where the Ojibwe Forests Rally begins. No championship is easy, and in rally nothing is certain until the final finish line.
I have to win 2 more stages than David wins. I also have to win the race for the championship. So the tiebreaker is pretty interesting because how it worked out, and amazingly after the entire year, we're only 2 points separated basically in stage wins.
They came up with a tie-break system that would enforce bringing to a end of season, and because of that, you know, our misfortune on some of the super specials where we had the turbo issue in STPR, it gave us a 28th position on a 1 minute stage, but that gives us 28 points deficit to somebody that wins a stage, so that's really gone against us. He needs to win to go to a tie-break, so the tie-break only comes into equation if he wins.
We can't lose any stages, we can't lose any time, we can't lose the rally, and we have to take chances, but we can't break. I mean, it's really, our job is simple but really complex.
The simplest thing is just go out there, do what we do on our rallies, enjoy the rally and drive well, and hopefully that'll take care of itself.
No team orders and no holding back. Both drivers are multiple-time champions, and they're here to win. Pastrana and Durant take to the stages first. Being first guarantees a dust-free view, but provides zero insight into your competition, while you lay fresh tracks on the ground for those behind. But the 199 car is following their own program. They can't afford to play games. They need stage wins and an immediate lead if they have any chance at the championship.
Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go 70, flat crest. Then, late left 4, tightens 4 minus.
Higgins and Drew know that Travis needs to win the event and at least 4 more stages this weekend. But with the bulk of the stages coming on day 2, Higgins and Drew aim to strike a balance between a winning pace and conserving their tires. On the first loop of stages, Pastrana pulls away with 3 stage wins. He's thrown caution to the wind.
left 4 in over crest hold, right 4 minus, left 4 in over crest hold.
Higgins and Drew suffer a hard hit with a rock that costs them dearly.
250, mile and a half. Mile and a half, we okay?
Got a punch, I think.
Okay, dip then, flat crest, 40, left 6, okay, 200. Left 6, continues, over finish.
They now trail in third place by 37 seconds.
Okay.
I don't know if it's a puncture or bent something. Rock being clipped and pulled out.
Something not right, isn't there?
Yeah, it's damaged the wheel. I think it's broke a wheel. But
The red team arrives for the only service of the day.
I think our pace is really on, and we won the first 3 stages. So I know David's had some trouble, but really the rally comes down to the stage 2 and 5. So we got stage 5 to go, and if we can make it with no puncture, I think we're looking pretty good. And then we'll do the wides also for the last 2 super specials.
4 minutes later, Higgins and Drew pull into service, frustrated by their continued bad luck.
first stage, quite early into it, there was a rock that was pulled out on a blind corner. So we hit the rock, which damaged the inside of the wheel that was then jamming against the caliper and got a puncture. And then just to top it off, just came in now and found out that we didn't go out on the tyres that we had planned to go out on. So where we wanted to go on the narrow tyre for the sand, the wide tyres were fitted. So all in all, long way to go.
Back on the stages, Pastrana and Durant continue the push to grow their lead and win as many stages as possible. Every stage win carries weight, and with the lead they've been afforded, a tiebreaker situation is becoming more likely. Higgins and Drew need to turn around their misfortune quickly. They need to prevent the time gap from growing to the point where they can't recover. If they can claw back time, they'll not have to worry about stage wins. But when the rain falls, so does any chance of winning the event. A poorly placed camera blocks their windshield wipers. It sounds like a small problem, but it costs them over a minute. They'll win the final stage of the day, but the damage is done. They're now 2 minutes behind their teammates. They have lost the rally. When both cars arrive at service at the end of the day, the team is clearly upset. Flat tires, trees, rocks, these are a part of rally. But when an outside factor plays a role in deciding a championship, it's crushing. It's been a restless night. Rain greets the teams on the championship deciding day.
Yeah, well, not yet. I gotta try and reach under the car now.
I love the rain.
Again, I'm not bad in the rain, but beating David Higgins in the rain, it's like beating Elvis at a lookalike contest. I've heard it's happened once, but I wasn't there. It's gonna be an interesting day.
On day one, both the blue and the red Subaru squads were focused on winning the event. But with the gap now over 2 minutes, the strategy has changed.
To say the odds are against us is an understatement. We've got a massive battle to fight today, but if Travis wins, we have to get second place minimum, and then also we have to make sure we get more stage wins. We've won this championship 8 times before, and we've won it by fighting hard and never giving in, and that's going to be the case today.
Pastrana looks to win the event, but that doesn't hand him the championship. He still needs stage wins, and Higgins needs to take them away. On stage, Higgins is at full tilt. Nothing matters now but being outright fastest.
Flat crest 40, braking crest right 3 plus long hug.
The champions won't just hand over their crown.
40. Left 5 plus 40.
Pastrana knows this battle is anything but over, but his position is vastly improved from where he started. The problem is, the champ is angry. Higgins and Drew win both stages on Loop 1. When the cars arrive at service, new strategies begin to emerge. Both factory Subarus have a tire limit of 10 tires per rally. Every tire used beyond that costs a minute worth of penalties. Normally, that's not an option. But when the championship is coming down to purely stage wins, fresh tires start to look very appealing.
You know, we're looking at taking new tyres here to go for the stage wins. Obviously, it puts Travis in a difficult situation because if we take them, he needs them as well. If he takes them and we don't take them, he could be in a difficult situation.
The chances are David is going to buy 4 brand new tires, which in this mud would be huge. But if we buy tires, then he won't, and he'll be 30 seconds ahead of us when we go out in the next run. So buying tires, basically just buying time.
We need a good front left.
With Pastrana leading Higgins in and out of service, he can't afford to take tires.
If he does this time, then we'll buy him the less.
Yeah, exactly.
He takes one and fakes taking others to confuse Higgins. Taking one tire if Higgins doesn't would tighten the gap to first. It's a risk. The two teams play a game of chicken. Team orders clearly don't exist.
Good luck, sir. Have some fun.
Higgins, not knowing that Pastrana only took one, also leaves with a single new tire on the car, with the scoreboard essentially unchanged. Pastrana leads the way. He needs more stage wins now, or he'll find himself on the back foot once again. He opens the loop with a win. Higgins responds with a massive stage win on the next, cutting the overall lead to just over a minute.
Flat right 70, top crest, left 6 minus long OK, tight to 80 into left 5 camber.
Then another stage win for Higgins brings the lead down to 47 seconds. Three final stages remain. One long forest stage and 2 in-town street specials. The championship is still up for grabs.
So we win 2 of the next 3,
Yeah.
we win the championship. We win 1 of the next 3, we tie for the championship. What are the chances we tie on race wins, we tie on best finish, we tie on worst finish? We've tied on everything possible this year.
The best of 3 will take the title. Because of it, Tire Purchasing Annex takes center stage again.
We need the next one. He knows we need the next one. He needs the next one. He's probably going to go 4 new tires.
I would have thought so.
But
Well, yeah,
we can go
would've
1,
thought
and it doesn't matter what.
Higgins is many minutes ahead of third place. He could buy 4 new tires. It would be a massive advantage on the forest stage. But if he doesn't take any, and Pastrana takes just 1, Higgins could inherit the lead. The red team washes the tires to make them seem as new as possible. Higgins keeps a close eye. He's on the fence on what to do.
It's going to be hard now. The stage we're going back out to is the one that he beat us hard on the one before. So we've won heavily on all the ones before it. But he's got something good in that stage, so it's going to be tough. So
Pastrana leaves service without taking any new tires. The number 75 crew doesn't know for sure what Pastrana left with, so they too leave without taking any.
Get both spares out anyway, because we'll be taking the
That one can go on the front.
The worst ones will go as spares, won't they?
Pastrana's bluff works for the second time, keeping the battle on even footing. As the cars arrive in town, Pastrana has won the sole remaining forest stage by just 0.4 of a second. The pressure is now all on Higgins and Drew. They must win both spectator stages or hand the title to their teammate. Number 75 enters the stage.
200. At the end, left 4 minus. 105, keep right for turn hairpin left 1 around the barrel.
They're on a winning pace until they hit a chicane. A 20-second penalty hands Pastrana the stage win and the title. When Pastrana finishes the stage, his teammates shake his hand. It's a bittersweet moment for the teammates.
Long entry into it.
What a day. What a...
Well done, buddy.
Good man.
Congratulations, guys. Well done.
8 months of rallying has seen the story play out. A dominant return to the stages by the reigning champions at the opener in Canada, followed by a strong rebuttal by Pastrana in Oregon. This season would prove to be one of the closest in recent history.
I wanted to be competitive. I wanted to beat him my whole life. It's going to get way, way harder from here. This was our best notes, our best rally, our best everything.
It was the tightly fought championship run every rally fan wants to see.
I'm not going to go back over the break and think, oh my God, what have we got to do different? You know, when you know you've won more stages and you can't make luck, you can't buy luck, you can't prepare for luck, and what's meant to be this year.
Rally is part speed, part luck, part persistence. And this year, by the skin of their teeth, Pastrana and Durant found the magic equation.
These guys were spot on all year. They've had a lot of adversity, but Robbie and I, when it came down to it, we were able to make it work on that last stage and then here. So it is a dream come true. He's my mentor, my coach. I couldn't have been here without that guy.
A 3-year comeback to a title he's held 4 times previously. This is the sweetest of them all. In equal cars, head to head, he found a way past his mentor.
When we needed to win, everything on the line, last real stage of the rally, we pulled it out by 0.4 of a second. We didn't leave anything on the table. We pulled every trick out of the book. That's what team's for, right?